I was a kettle.
Welcome to the tea review again.
Hello.
Hi.
It's us. Why are we doing this?
Because you said you wanted to do it in a video, and now you're beholden to that.
Oh, God, I've got to talk about the other thing I said I'm beholden to, haven't I?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, God. Okay, so today, we're drinking. We're in a different part of the kitchen now, a bit more of a photo. I was thinking we could get, you see up here in this spare bit, we could get Sam and Elise or something like that up there, like a sign.
A lovely sign.
A big neon sign that blows out the phone.
Yeah, that'd look really good.
I think that'll look fantastic. You can see reflections of us in the toaster. Hello! How fun is that? Wowee. A visual treat. So here we are with more tea, which apparently we've tried before, which I'm very annoyed by. That's the tea we're drinking. We'll put it front and centre. We've actually got room to do it here because it's not a spice rack. Wild apple and cinnamon, which apparently we've had before.
You haven't had it. I have. My friend came over. She and I bought it together. We tried it. We both hated it, and then I threw it away because nobody would drink it. Like, nobody. Like, my family wouldn't drink it. My friends.
I like apple and I like cinnamon. So I went to the shop earlier and I bought a tea that's both of those. And then you told me I was a fool and an idiot, and you swore at me and you threw things around the kitchen.
I did all of those
and you
things.
stomped your feet, and then you shit all over the floor.
I did. And I smeared it as well.
You didn't actually do any of those things, but you were very strongly opinionated about this tea.
This tea is not very good.
It does say on the box you got to brew it for like up to 15 minutes, which I think is possibly why you didn't like it the first time around.
It was right. The problem was that it was too spicy, and what I mean by that is not that it was like hot spicy, as in like it was overly spiced. And it's got licorice in there, and I bet you didn't read that it has licorice.
Oh, I read that, yeah.
So it's got everything I hate.
But it doesn't say aniseed. It says wild apple and cinnamon.
Yeah, but it's got licorice, like licorice a lot, like. Right. It's got Ceylon cinnamon bark 22%, and then the next ingredient is licorice root.
Did you know that Ceylon is the old word for Sri Lanka?
Cool. Still doesn't change the fact it's full of licorice.
Well, but it's Sri Lankan licorice, which might be better.
Will it?
I've never tried. I don't know the difference between licorice varieties. Jesus Christ.
Alexa! Stop.
I bet you've missed this. So, what is there to discuss? The first thing to discuss is I set that horrible challenge. Right, okay, I've got to respond to some comments because people are idiots.
Oh yeah, people have been making some funny comments.
Right, so firstly, I was doing that month-long vegan challenge because exactly that. It's a fucking challenge. Now, I saw the classic comment where someone's like, vegan for a month, more like soy boy beta cuck simp lord male for a month, or whatever the fuck it is. Listen here, you troglodyte fuck. I'm surprised you were able to get Alex Jones's cock out of your hand long enough to write that fucking comment. You wouldn't say to Ed Gein, oh, you sold out to fucking Levi's because he decided to wear actual trousers one day, you moron. The point of the series was, I don't eat fucking vegetables ever, okay? The point of the challenge is to eat actual fucking vegetables for a month. People like to be challenged. And soy boy beta male fucking cuck. Moron.
It really made me laugh that somebody was like, vegan, unsubscribed. And
I literally said in the video, fuck vegans, I can do vegan better, and then I'll dab on them. Direct quote. Everyone's all... Firstly, if you get pissy about people eating the food that they want to eat, you're a fucking moron anyway. God, I'm going to make a lot of enemies this video.
You're going to make a lot of enemies this video.
I don't like... the problem is I'm going to piss off both sides. I don't like veganism. I'm not going to eat like a vegan after this is over. Simultaneously, all the people saying, we're eating like a vegan, morons. Absolute morons. Both sides, you vegans can go fuck themselves, and you people on the other side can go fuck yourselves.
One of my best friends is a vegan.
I know he is, and he can go fuck himself. If he's watching this, fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck yourself, Tom. Fuck you.
So anyway, that's that.
Yeah, that's that.
I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Very impassioned.
The point is, it's a challenge. That's the thing. It's supposed to be a difficult month, and then I can say, yeah, I was vegan for a month, and it was shit. And then whenever I meet a vegan in real life, like Elise's friend, who goes on about lentils.
No, he doesn't.
He goes on about, he comes in here and he says,
No, he doesn't.
have you eaten your lentils today? And then he shakes a can of lentils at me. And he's like, eat some lentils, lentil boy. I can say, fuck off. I was a vegan for a month and I hated it. So anyway, let me get some stuff out. So we've got...
okay. I haven't actually told my vegan friend that you have gone
I'm
vegan
telling
for a
nobody. Just in case I want to not do it. So here we are. You got some... Now, the problem is everyone's all like, oh, soy boy or whatever else. The problem is it's all fucking...
It's all peas.
It's all peas and... Look!
Ow! You just hit me in the face with that planchette.
Look! Oh, I hit the camera. Pea! Protein! Pea! Not that one.
This one's soy.
That one's soy, which I'm not looking forward to. But it also does actually look like...
It'll taste fine. It'll just taste fine. Half of the flavouring in these, like, fake meats is, like... spices anyway.
I was surprised how much of it was pea. I like peas. That's about the only vegetable I'll actually eat.
There's like loads of pea protein.
Big bowl of peas? Who doesn't like that? What are we talking about? Let's have this tea, speaking of pea.
Oh.
It does look like a cup of absolute piss.
It does look disgusting.
Right, here we go. We'll do the classic tea review strategy. Okay. So for those of you who are perhaps new to the channel following the resurgence...
and just arrived to the channel and heard you screaming about vegans.
Following the Skyrim Let's Play, which has been incredibly popular, so thank you for enjoying that. We did, for the month of December... Oh, it smells good, given that I just spilled it on the floor. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I can smell it. It's nice.
We did, for the month of Christmas, a tea review calendar. And people liked not so much the tea, but more us screaming at one another.
Yeah.
So we're just going to bring that back.
Yeah.
With something in the background. Maybe it will be some sort of food. A common suggestion was maybe some of the patrons not sending food, but sending ideas for us to prepare food or acquire food. American foods. We could eat all your American... The majority of the audience is American. You know you got to say that.
Yeah.
We could eat your shit. Your high fructose corn syrup going to end my life in 20 years shit. Anyway, speaking of shit, here's the tea.
Here's the tea.
It does look like...
It does look like piss.
Like a cup of hearty piss.
Of pissy piss. If you give it a sniff, it smells really good.
It smells incredibly strongly of cinnamon.
It does. It smells like delicious cinnamon and delicious apples.
I'm going in. You made a big song and dance about that.
I mean, I didn't stir it, so maybe there's not much flavour, but it doesn't even taste of all.
No, it doesn't taste of anything. I've just stirred it with my finger and it's boiling hot.
Well, why would you stir it? There's no tea bag in it anymore.
Well, it's got some cinnamon at the bottom. I didn't know if they'd actually put actual cinnamon in the bags and it all settled or something like that.
Yeah, but I can't taste the apple or the cinnamon. I can just taste it.
Well,
I've got a little bit of a hint of cinnamon.
Yeah, the cinnamon's the only thing coming through there. It does just taste like a hot cup of mild cinnamon.
I'd say it tastes better with sugar and...
The aftertaste is pretty good.
Yeah, very cinnamony.
It's got a cinnamony... I can't believe you threw a big song and dance over this. This isn't bad.
No, we had, like, when we had it, genuinely, both me and Chez were not happy.
Here's the problem with it, though. You do have to brew it for 15 minutes to get this, which is a very mediocre cup of piss.
Yeah, not great. Sorry, Pucker. I never got Pucker teas because...
Are they the same people who make the pies?
Maybe.
Pucker pies.
Pucker pies.
I'm going to have to look that up now.
I love Pucker pies.
You're editing this video.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
So you can put a little note here saying
whether they are Pucker pies.
Elise is going to edit all of these and she'll add some funny things in.
Will I?
And she can edit out all the times we say racial slurs.
Oh, we do that a lot.
Very offensive political takes.
Okay, I'm getting rid of the whole first bit.
What you actually can edit out is all the times you say in a video.
Yay!
And I've just said that as a challenge. So now you have to track it down and replace it with something.
I say that a lot. I like that.
Now you can say as much as you like because you're the one
can.
editing it out and not me.
Yeah. I don't
I'm not going to react to what you just said because then you can replace it with anything.
Oh, that's true. I could... Oh, that's exciting.
You'll have to find a sound effect. The one I use is the duck sound effect.
You do.
Because you're not allowed to swear.
I could use a SpongeBob blowhorn sound that they do for swear.
Crabs is a bird. You're not allowed to swear within, ideally, the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video. They don't really care after that unless you are like going hard.
Although you're not supposed to say... Yeah.
You aren't... Yeah. I'm sure I've told this story many times before.
You have. Yeah, we have.
Is, according to YouTube's censorship rating, the same as saying the N-word or the F-word slur for homosexual people. So you know what those is.
Yeah, so racial slurs and hate speech are the same as saying
Yeah. Which is absurd. Apparently in America it's because it's aimed at women exclusively. It's meant as a very sexist term for a woman, but I didn't even know that until I got demonetized for saying the word.
I mean, I knew it because, like, I've had it targeted at me before, but, like, I've never cared. Everyone's a...
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's such a... We've said it so many times. We can't go into a whole... We can't start a conversation.
I will bleep it out.
Do you want me to say another word that you could replace it with?
Sure.
Now the problem is I've got to think of something funny to replace it with.
But you're not funny, so this can be hard.
What about,
You could just shout it Thai. You do that a lot.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Take that and swap it all out.
Yeah, I bet that the audience are going to love that.
I had to bring up some other things, but I can't remember.
I've got some things to bring up if you want to think about it.
Yeah.
Well, because I read every single comment on every video that I'm in because I'm scared that people hate me. And it was really funny.
Yeah, so that's what you should do, read the comment section.
Yeah, but Kat, one of the patrons and also somebody who, like, comments a lot. Actually, they recently subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thanks, bud. I haven't put anything up yet. But they comment saying, can't wait for Elise to take over the channel as, like, a joke. And somebody just responded, no. Another person said, yeah, keep her out of Mr. Streamer's video. She can make her own channel. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
Are you okay, bud? Did somebody hurt your foo-foo? Did a lady hurt you?
Wow. That's such a strange reaction.
It genuinely made me laugh because it doesn't offend me. It just, like, are you alright, bud?
Like, obviously not. Obviously you're not going to take over the channel.
That's it, I'm going to take
over
the channel.
Because A, it's my fucking job, and B, you would do it different. Well, I would hope. Otherwise you could take over the channel.
Yeah, I'm not as good as you at being, like... You've got a better presentation, you know, of how you do things. I'm a bit of a bumbler. And I say naughty words, so I wouldn't do very well.
No. You also speak very quietly when you get behind a microphone. And it's
I do. I get too bashful. I get
thoroughly
too nervous.
frustrating.
I know it is. I'm sorry.
Because I project my voice like a good commentator.
You are. You're good at that.
And
I'm not.
you...
I become a whispering little mouse boy. Hello, I'm Elise.
And it's very...
Cream pie.
Oh, dear.
Well, that's what I'm like.
You've got to bear in mind, people want to necessarily watch one of the mid-episodes of
a previous
episode
series.
5 of the Christmas. You can't just make references to that.
It's not... Well, cream pie is just a word. It's not just a reference. But if you go on my Twitter, there's cream pie there.
Stop. Stop now. Stop it.
It's become like my catchphrase, though. People like it for some reason. Probably because...
That is not a fucking catchphrase.
What, saying the word cream
Just
pie?
the word cream? Of course it's not.
Yeah, it's my little slogan. Cream pie.
That is not a slogan. What are you going to do? Put that on a fucking shirt? teespring.com/Elise, and it's just a shirt that says cream pie full stop.
Yes.
Oh no, I wish I hadn't
Yes.
said that.
Why wouldn't I do that? It's incredible. Oh, I own a shirt that just says cream pie. I have a hoodie that's covered in Nagatoros, and I've got a Hentai Haven shirt.
Block capitals, it just says cream pie full stop. I'll make that.
That's
I'll put
perfect.
that up on
I want that. I
Teespring.
want that shirt. I also, speaking of Hentai Haven,
Uh-huh.
somebody in the comments to the video announcing all the stuff, and I don't want to... I'm outing myself as being a huge degenerate. I saw the picture, their profile picture, and immediately recognised it as a doujin, like a hentai doujin. I can't remember what it's called, like Metamorphosis or something. One of the most read stories on Faku and then
Is it the lady
hentai.
with the glasses?
It is the lady with the glasses.
Oh, I mean, everybody knows that. That's a meme. That's like borderline meme status.
But he just put this normal comment on our video, like, oh, can't wait to see more Mr. and Mrs. Streamer. So shout out to you, person who had the numbers for a doujin on hentai as your fucking name for YouTube.
Shout out to you, you fucking degenerate.
Shout out to you and Kat. Love you both.
So here's what I want to bring up. I got a sponsorship offer from an actual legitimate company.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Probably not, because I don't think I've told you about it.
Oh no, okay, go
For
on.
an actual legitimate VPN company is all I can say. Obviously, I can't name a specific.
Okay.
But it's it's one of those ones
I
that
know.
do all the YouTube
I know
sponsoring.
exactly what you're on about. Yeah.
And I was thinking, I could take that and use the money to pay you to just edit a video where that ad sponsors, and then we do an actual video for it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Where it's like only bonus content at that point. You know?
So I'd be like, you'd pay me via that.
So I think I would maybe do a poll on the YouTube main page and be like, if I take a sponsorship for... It won't go like RimWorld or any of my regular series. It'll just go into a whole new video, paid for and edited by you, so it's not taking up any of my time or anything like that. You get an extra 30 minutes of content, but you got to sit through like 45 seconds of an ad reel.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair trade.
I think that's cool.
Because it's not going into my regular stuff.
No.
But I will, I'll probably poll that and see what people think.
Yeah.
Get some feedback on there.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But ever since I hit 100,000 subscribers, it's just been sponsorship after sponsorship offer, because apparently that's the barrier to entry, and it's...
Yeah, it lends you some legitimacy, doesn't it, as a creator when you get the plaque, but you haven't got one.
Yeah. I still haven't been even offered the email to get approval for getting a plaque.
A lot of YouTubers I've seen that have made it to 100,000 have only got their plaques after 500,000.
I haven't got my name on my YouTube, which is the big problem.
Oh, they won't let you.
If you have your full name and a picture of you as the picture...
Yeah.
So like Tom Scott, for example.
Yeah.
We're going to have to wrap this up because the phone's dying.
Oh, it's fine. We got time, mate.
Well, anyway, yeah, if you have that, then, you know, they can verify it like super fast. But because I am Roll 1D2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm behind a company, which is me, it's my company. It's a company and then there's me working for that company.
Yeah.
It's a very complicated system, don't worry about it. So it's a whole shit, because I wanted to, you know, frame that, put it up somewhere nice.
That would be nice.
But now...
I mean, by the time, like, they contact you, we probably will have moved house anyway.
I'll be dead by the time they fucking contact me at this rate. Oh, and there's their tax thing they're doing as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I got an email earlier this week where YouTube basically said, hey, nobody used to pay taxes on YouTube earning, but now the IRS are pissed and now they're doing it. So everybody's losing up to 25% of their income. And I read that and I was like, oh, that's fucked. Cause,
yeah, that's fucked.
I mean, YouTube's doing pretty well for me right now because, you know, we had the kind of massive resurgence January 2020 and then RimWorld pulls in like 25,000 views a day. Whatever other series I'm running is, I mean, it's more than I've ever had before from YouTube. So it would have been a significant amount. But turns out, because of a UK-US trade treaty in 2001, you can't be double taxed on income, basically. So because I pay taxes on the income as I get it to the UK government, similarly, people from the US working in the UK don't have to pay double tax either or anything like that. So it works both ways. But given that the US population is massive, I think they probably get a better deal out of it. I guess it doesn't really matter. The point is, I don't have to pay taxes on it, which is nice. But I was talking about this in the moderator chat in Discord, like, imagine if you're, say, like a South American creator, where YouTube for you is earning 10 times your country's salary, right?
Yeah.
And you got a 25% pay cut overnight because your country and the US have bad relations or whatever else. That would be the equivalent of, like let's scale that up to here, right? If you're a YouTuber earning good bank in, say, Venezuela, somewhere where the economy is tanking a little bit, you could say, you'd be earning, like, the equivalent of someone in this country earning 500k a year.
Yeah.
When you ratio it out for cost of living, average wage, things like that, you could be earning the equivalent of someone in the UK earning 500k a year. That'd be the equivalent of someone in the UK losing, like, 150k overnight. Like, it's a massive... And I mean, yeah, okay. Oh no, Shane, you're only earning 7.5 times your country's average. But if you've got, like, a house or big expensive car payments or whatever else, fucking hell, like, that's got a sting of it.
That sucks. Like...
And especially because it was, like, overnight. Well, to be fair, it's not overnight, but they did email in March to say, oh, by the way, in May, you're losing 25% of your income.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, that gives me 2 months to, like, you know, potentially in some cases sell your house. Because there are some people who maybe have a quite expensive house that uses 75% of their income.
Yeah, like, I wonder if there's a Eastern European rice scum or something that has, like, a really big mansion, but, like...
Well, there's that RuneScape YouTuber, a friend.
Oh, yeah, the one that has, like, all the real estate.
He's Lithuanian, and when he first got, like, monetized on YouTube, you had to do it through MCNs. Nobody got monetized. You couldn't just get monetized on YouTube like you can now. That wasn't a thing they introduced until, like, 2015 or something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was earning, like, and he said in one of his videos, he was earning, like, 5 times what a doctor would in his country.
Whoa.
And was just like, he I guess you could argue did something sensible with it, bought a load of real estate and rented shit out, basically became a landlord. But like, fuck, imagine if that hit and you've got like 5 properties you were paying upkeep on and then 25% of your shit. Mismanagement from YouTube. But I also don't feel sorry for them because they're probably already earning.
Well, the problem is when you get like small creators that
that's true.
Like, because when you first started doing YouTube, I mean, it wouldn't have affected you as much because Patreon was what was keeping you afloat.
If you're earning like $1,000 a month and your rent is $850, and you're just scraping by, that $250 then puts you below the rent line.
Yeah.
And suddenly you're fucked.
Yeah, and like you're also being taxed by your own country as well.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that would really fuck you if you were a small creator. Even large creators, like once you get used to a certain level of living, it can be difficult for rich people to realise when they come back down to earth that they're fucked.
That's why I eat only the best salt and vinegar flavoured rice and corn cakes by Sainsbury's.
That are vegan.
These were 85p a packet, and they're going to last me a week.
Somebody actually commented on the original video saying like, oh, you're trying to get your vegan food from Iceland, good luck. And I was like, plot twist, we went to Tesco, we couldn't get enough stuff from Iceland.
What a step up in life. We've gone from Iceland to Tesco.
I mean, we probably would have gone for an Asda, but you know, Asda's
I keep
far
saying this,
away.
Asda where I was from was posh.
I can't believe that.
Asda George.
Asda was the
You didn't get food there. It
place.
was a department store where you bought fancy clothes and fancy furniture.
So in my area, Netto was the cheap one, and then Netto got closed down, so then you had Aldi and Lidl.
I've never even heard of Netto.
Netto is great! Netto was the king of cheap places to eat.
We've got very little battery left.
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up. Quick fire round. Comments on the last episode. Somebody said be careful you don't die. I don't think that's relevant. My diet's terrible anyway. So this is probably only an improvement, I'll be completely honest with you.
And he's got plenty of protein, don't worry.
Next question. Somebody said, be careful with weighted vests because they don't distribute weight very well. I'm only doing it on an exercise bike. So for the most part, it's just kind of weight. It's adding bulk that isn't like being... Somebody said it's like the way you move, especially if you run with it. Because the force carries through, it can do a lot of damage to tendons, ligaments, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. For the most part, I'm not moving that much. It's just my legs. And then I've got it strapped around like my calves. So it's not going to do any damage the way it's moving. Don't worry. Basically, don't worry. I am a grown human who understands how things work.
What do you want to rate the T out of 10 quickly?
4?
3. Right, done.
Are we doing T ratings for this series as well?
Sure, why not?
Alright, fuck it. Why not? Okay, stay tuned tomorrow where the new camera, the actual good camera, will be charged up and have a tripod rather than my phone that's dying out battery on this fucking wonky arm.
Careful, Ned.
Yeah.